Welcome everyone, and today I'm going to show you an easy way to play Hit the Road Jack, and it's very close to the original. I'm not sure what the original key is. I was just messing around honestly and figured it out one day, but I play it in A minor, and this guitar is tuned down a half a step. You can also transpose it to any key, just use a capo, bring it up to wherever you want, but the chords will be the same if you are in standard tuning, okay? So I'm going to show you the finger picking way. I think it sounds a lot better that way. You can use a pick if you want to, but it'll be, you can probably do it. It would probably be tough though, you got to pick down and strum up. So it would probably be hard to get that choppy rhythm, all right? But the whole song is the same thing. It doesn't change throughout the whole song. And it's the same thing over and over again, like a lot of cool blues songs, like a lot of Ray Charles songs. And man, he's just got an awesome voice, right? So we're going to start with an A minor, get right into it. I mute the 6th string with my finger, by the way, so it doesn't ring by accident. Bring your 3rd finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, and your 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 2nd string. The 1st string stays open, and I play all of these strings. So I first pick the 5th string with my thumb, like that. Okay, so I have my 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th fingers lined up right on the bottom 4 strings, and I pick the thumb and the fingers. And it's really got that nice rhythm, that bluesy sound, right? So you really want to try to emphasize that as much as you can, make it choppy and punchy, right? So, right? Okay, so it's thumb, fingers. And it goes right down. It's a descending bass line, so you put that in. So bring your pinky up to the 3rd fret on the 6th string, play that, and same chord. So, all right, and then come to an F chord. I don't play the F like this the barred way. I play it this way, but it's going to be the same thing. So you either bar your 1st finger there, or you put your 1st finger on barring the 2nd and 3rd strings. The 2nd and 1st string on the 1st fret, and then put your 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 3rd string, your pinky on the 3rd fret of the 4th string, your 3rd finger above that on the 3rd fret of the 5th string, and your thumb to get the 1st fret of the 6th string. So like this, A, pinky on the 3rd fret of the 6th string, still A minor, so A minor. F, you do the same picking, okay? So you're just going to hit the bottom 4 strings and the 6th string. So the way I do this, I come to an E chord, and I play the open E with my thumb. Now, to get that sound of the bass, I try to mimic the bass for it. So the E chord first, E major. Your 1st finger is on the 1st fret of the 3rd string, 2nd finger on the 2nd fret of the 4th string, and 3rd finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string. Your bottom 2 strings are open, top string's open. You play the open E. I do the same thing, thumb, fingers, but to make the bass sound, because the bass goes like that. So the whole thing, so you can hear what I'm talking about. Right? And come back. So when you hammer on with the pinky, you want to hammer on really hard and clean, and then pull it off strongly enough, pick down kind of, so that you hear the 6 strings. Like that, right? So you're not picking that string, so you really need to hammer it hard, but you want to keep that bass going, so like that, all right? All right, so the whole thing goes like this, so you could hear the bass line continuing through, and this is what I do for the intro, so. So I do that just because it sounds different for the bass, but you don't have to do it. You can just put your finger on here and go and do it like that. So you can do it like that, or you can be like that. I usually do it like this. And you just try to get to the E chord quick, pick it, pull it off, hammer it on, and come to the E. So, but you don't have to do that part. So you can just do the same things before, like you can go. You can do it like that, all right? And then I play the same thing through the whole song, and it just changes verses, right? So it goes, oh woman, don't you treat me so mean. You're the meanest old woman that I've ever seen. I guess if you said so, I'd have to pack my things and go. Hit the road, Jack, and don't you come back no more, no more, no more. All right, so that's the whole song, and it just keeps repeating like that. It just changes up the verses, but that's it, the whole song. So that's an easy one, a quick and easy one, especially if you want to start finger picking and get into that, playing more with your fingers. It's a really simple one that keeps repeating itself, and it has a cool bass line, sounds full, fun song. So if you have any questions about it, anything was unclear, let me know. And if you have any songs you want to see on the channel, covered or tutorials, let me know. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. So until then, take care, happy practicing, have fun.